Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium and Reiki master, and I pray this message finds you at the precise time you need it. What a breath of fresh air today, okay? Genuinely, such a beautiful day, such a beautiful day. Happy spring equinox, everyone. It is the start of the astrological new year. To all my Aries, my fellow Aries out here, you know what's up. Happy you're starting to feel like you again, huh? So first, I want to go ahead and offer you some sage. Cleansing the space, inviting in blessings and positivity this astrological new year for you. God bless you, and I'm excited to bring you messages today. Okay, let's get right into it. Some of you are dealing with some negative folks, and you just got to brush it off, okay? Make sure that you are cleansing and blessing your space after you're interacting with these negative influences, because 11:11 on my clock, they're going to be very disruptive to your flow for the day, and you don't want to be holding on to their energy. Okay, so getting our first messages for you today with the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. What do you need to know, collective? How are you going to start off this new year right? How are you going to start off Aries season? What do you need to know about Aries season? I like that. Spirit, what does my collective need to know about Aries season? I love it. Just as I was thinking, there are so many beautiful opportunities ready to roll right in for you. You're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. All of this work that you've been doing in your winter period has been to serve your ability to step out and step into a brand new light. So for those of you who've been really questioning your worth, your purpose, some of you finding incredible doubt after you have a really massive breakthrough, please be patient and remember that when you clear energies, there's an echo to that. Sometimes it comes back around to say, oh, well, this is what you released. Or, oh, this is what you need to make sure that you still remain strong about. So, yeah, I feel like this is some of you, I'm literally hearing you're coming out from between a rock and a hard place. You're really coming out of this hard place, this hard, difficult. It feels like empty, cold, period. I mean, internally, there was a lot of transformation that was taking place, but Spirit is saying that now that you're starting to really tune into this becoming, there's a lot that's going to, I love this. I love this for you. There's a lot that's going to open up, a lot of opportunities, a lot of soul gifts. You're going to be asked to showcase your gifts. We have the Anointed, Answer the Call, Leadership, Empowerment, and Soul Gifts. You're going to be asked to step out and be seen for the gifts that you embody. And this is such a beautiful thing because your light is so needed right now. We have the rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic living courageously, again, asking you to step out and be seen for the gifts that you have and that you've been given, the wisdom that you've been granted access to. You have so much potential that Spirit wants you to lean into that more. Of course, there are going to be days when you don't feel like you're doing enough, but you do. If your bare minimum, some days is going to be 30%. Other days, your bare minimum is 80%. If you give your bare minimum, you're still giving everything you possibly can be giving that day, okay? Some days the energy is just really rough and you're not going to be able to do more than you'd like to. But what you don't understand is that even your perseverance in those energies, just getting enough done, just getting enough done, enough accomplished is carrying you leaps and bounds, Spirit is saying. If healing is happening, you're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. It's safe to soften. I love that for you because it's so much acknowledging that all of this work that you've done up to this point is really going to start to manifest in new vibrational realities. It's really helping you to manifest and believe that your manifestations are coming to reality. So if you've been given an opportunity to move in a new direction with higher returns, with more of a substantial reward, whatever you determine your success to be, remember that Spirit is able to use you how you are needed when you surrender. So for some of you, this is going to be that, yeah, I love this sage has just been going. You might find the purification even in the next couple of weeks, the remainder of weekish plus of March. Whenever you find this is timeless. If these messages resonate with you, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to find, of course. You might find that there's still significant purification washing out the rest of the old. You might feel called to saunas or to baths or to swimming. I'm seeing the ocean. I'm seeing pools specifically, maybe lakes. You might feel called to spend time in water, and that's really going to signify, yeah, literally going to help you release and I'm hearing reorganize, also refresh your perspective on how you're going to move forward. I love this. Wasn't I just saying surrender? I didn't even see this card. The Great Mother, surrender to the mystery and fall into her arms. I'm hearing carried in the wind. Something about a message here coming unexpectedly. Remember, we're still in Mercury retrograde. It's still eclipse season for the next month or so. Surrender resistance and give your best every day. And if your best is your bare minimum, don't stop till you give that. Okay? Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. A lot of this is serving you. Yeah, it's like some of these things that you're learning about yourself are actually enabling you to see others in a different light, in a way that actually serves all of you, serves your interests and their interests, which from the highest perspective, your highest good is their highest good, because the highest good of one person is never a detriment to the collective. The highest good is always something that serves all energies involved, even if that means karmic retribution at times. Okay, amazing. Yes, a lot of you are going to be healing feminine energy. You're healing your mother line, healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line growing up. Yeah, some of you have been dealing with people who haven't been doing this work. So some of you are also going to be generationally breaking chains around the restraint of femininity. If you want to go deeper into that message, I just uploaded yesterday a extended reading from the collective video I did yesterday that really highlights more of this dynamic and how to approach healing that. What else do you need to know? Yeah, some of you need to slow down. I mean, ride the momentum, but don't rush. Move in flow in tandem with the current energy. The current energy is highly combative and abrasive, and you can't settle out of that, then don't try to do too much that is going to create more of that chaotic energy in your life, okay? Again, the water, the healing waters of purification. We have the rose garden, innocence, forgiveness, and be gentle with yourself. I love the way that my messages here, if you are catching them chronologically, they all are adding and building on one another. The collective energy is very much back and forth right now because Gaia is very much back and forth about day to day what's going on in the political sphere. So if you're feeling like one day you're one way, one day you're another way, that's normal because that's the collective energy too. But that's not something to beat yourself up about or punish yourself over. Is being in flux. That's normal. And that's why this card is coming out here asking you to be gentle with yourself. And I'm seeing some of you are needing to reassess the standards to which you hold yourself. Not that standards should be low, but that you want to have them be realistic and something that's attainable with regard to what it is you're creating and how you're moving forward. So if you want to be a mega billionaire and you don't have a job or you're not creating something that could lead to financial success, then being upset when every individual step you take that doesn't lead you there is going to not serve your momentum forward. It's just going to be reinforcing the fact that you're not closer to where you want to be. So when you're reevaluating your goals and the standards at which you hold your goals, I'm seeing Spirit wants you to start making benchmarks that you can reach that are attainable for you. Not a gajillion steps forward, but maybe 2 or 3, few steps at a time. So that way you're able to keep your progress, you're able to maintain a pace that feels sustainable to you. Because trust me, that's going to get you so much further than you might think. We have plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, and grounded action, precisely. It's good to push the edge, but not so much that you're teetering. Okay. Then we have the sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Of course, common Mercury retrograde message is that people from your past are coming back around to see if they still have access to you. Same deal. You've heard it from other readers. I don't really need to give that message here, but there's a lot here about, yeah. Some of you might be called to keep some of your plans private. Some of you might be called to actually let yourself be seen in old places for the version of you that you have become. You'll know what applies to you and when. All right, then we have the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Yeah, again, union, the sacred union, reunion. There was another message here about people coming back, returning to each other. Yep. So it feels like maybe for some of you, there's a soul partner. There's a soul person here. Soul partner. Yeah, I've never described it like that before, but there's a soul partner for you here to teach you something that's going to help you get to where you're trying to go, where you're trying to be. Not necessarily you're trying to go, but where you're trying to be. So keep an eye out for that. Then we have the sun. Ooh, I've never pulled this card on a reading for you all. I love this. The sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Balancing all of this hard work with celebration, see, this is where the nurturing of the feminine energy is coming in. A lot of you have had very rigid patriarchal examples of what it means to be successful and what it means to conduct yourself and carry a responsible life. And I feel that the more you're diving into your spirituality, the more you're able to actually cultivate balance in all of these areas. And it's letting you shine like this. And if that's not understood by people who have very limited perspectives on what it means to be alive, then that's not for you to educate them on. You just keep going about your business, okay? If they're ready to ask you about it, they will. But the more that you embody the version of yourself you desire to be, the easier it is for the right people to find you, and the easier it is for you to believe in yourself and continue validating yourself and all the work that you've been doing on this journey. And then we have rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Okay. Some of you have been in separation with someone. Maybe this is a long distance connection, or you're just busy and they're just busy. It feels like, how do you say, Spirit? Some of you are being guided to you're being guided to the right situations, the right circumstances, and the right people that are going to have you feel comfortable in all expressions of yourself. I feel like a lot of you have had significant sexual wounding, sexual trauma, even if it's through objectification or being overly sexualized. I feel like there's a lot of healing that's taking place for you this Aries season, particularly within the remainder of this eclipse season and Mercury retrograde. And you might find that some of this is a little bit uncomfortable and difficult to navigate, but you're going to see so much freedom and relief embracing your humanity and the parts of yourself that you've been denying for so long. So be gentle with yourself as you're moving through that. Okay? I'm going to continue this message over on Patreon. If you're interested in going deeper in a personal way, you can book a reading with me. The link's in the description box below. If you would like to view this over on Patreon part 2, you can click the link in the description box below as well. All my links are down there. Check it out. If you're new here, welcome. Happy you made it through this video, and I appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you feel inclined, like there's someone that could benefit from these messages that you may know. Or that you may not know. You don't always know everyone that's watching you on social media. And yeah, if you're interested in becoming a Reiki master, that's something that you've been curious about and are looking to take the plunge on, I am teaching Kundalini Reiki System Master Course second cohort starting April 22nd, running every Tuesday and Thursday, an hour in the evenings, Eastern Standard Time. For more information, you can check out the link in the description box below. And it's really wonderful if you're looking for the tools to navigate any circumstance, but also to be able to serve the collective as a healer. If you know that that's your calling, please check out the link in the description box below for more information. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Till the next one.